Hello, Jesse Good here. Today I'm taking a look at the LEGO Monkey Kid Iron Bull Tank. This has 430 pieces, 3 minifigures, 1 big fig, and retails for $50 in the United States, where you can get it from LEGO stores and LEGO Shop at home. So the first figure we'll take a look at is Sandy. This is the cheapest way to get Sandy, at least in the first wave, as he only comes in the $170 Ocean HQ set aside from this one. I love the blue they use with Sandy and how it contrasts with that orange. The design of that is just a very interesting color scheme that doesn't look bad. They're both pretty light colors, so they work well. And I think the design of this is actually a really well-made big fig. It has a base of a character like Hulk, where you could only move the arms left and right. Also, the hands themselves can move around, and those are connected just via a Technic pin connection. That's actually an existing big fig arm piece, but just in a new coloring. These are connected via some Technic pin connections as well. I also like this necklace he wears around. I'm sure there's a specific name for it, and how he seems to have like joggers pants on or something like that. It's just a very interesting color combination or design combination. Other than that, he does have his weapon, which does not appear in the Ocean HQ set, which has a pretty interesting design. It's quite huge, and I like how they use this piece from the Ninjago Possessed line at the end. But that is it for Sandy. So this being one of the final Monkey Kid sets I review, I'm more familiar with this theme than I was at the start. It seems like all of the sets come in pairs of 2 with the face prints, aside from that one poly bag. This one comes in the cheapest set, and then the second cheapest set, which is this set. So this version is the same as the one in the White Dragon Horsebite. This does have a new hairpiece, which is very detailed with the bandana. It has printing at the front. I like how that strand of hair goes over the bandana. It's all a hard plastic that's dual molded. Also, that new headphone piece, which attaches at the neck. You do get a second copy of that with each of these sets as an extra piece. And then there's an alternate facial expression where he looks quite determined. Also, the Monkey Kid has his staff, or more specifically the Monkey King staff, which, if you're not familiar, uses a new piece at the end. That's like a longer lightsaber handle in that nice metallic gold. There's 2 Bull clones in this set. These are the same design, but they have specific names to each. Not sure which is which. Some people said the positioning of the horns can determine which one is which, but all I've seen is that that's just for the Bob figure from the smallest set. This one might be Grunt, and this one might be Roar. Again, the same exact figure all around. I do like the color they use for the pants on these guys. I also like this new helmet piece, which does have a pole connection at the side, where you put the cattle horn piece in that nice pink coloring. And then the translucent minifigure head underneath is pretty cool to get. And the shaping of that helmet is very well done, where even at the top there's some nice molding there. But that is it for the 2 Bull clones of the set. Again, you get 2. Why am I holding the Monkey Kid? Oh well. The Iron Bull tank has a bit of size to it. Compare it to the size of Sandy, who's falling over, or the Monkey Kid. And you can see that it's actually a pretty big vehicle for a $50 set. I do like that. It didn't seem like it would be worth the price in that regard, though I do wish there was a side build or something with a set so more mid-priced or expensive. Then again, this is the second cheapest set of the theme, which blows my mind. Either way, the design of this does have a really cool play feature to it, and that is by pushing back this part, you release barrels. I mean, I can't be the only one thinking this is straight from the Donkey Kong video game back with Mario's first appearance in 1981, where you make the Monkey Kid jump over the barrels. And I actually really like the build for these toxic waste barrels. It's some nice part usage with what's usually used as wheels, some Technic axles, and then this disc at the top, which has a nice sticker on it that references the Lego skeleton head. You get 2 of them in this set, and this is something that does not appear in any of the other sets. A lot of aspects of other Monkey Kid sets reappear in other Monkey Kid sets, but like I said, this one is just exclusive. I do wish they gave you some extras, though. The design for this isn't just the barrel play feature, though, but that's probably my favorite part here. I guess the look at the front is pretty cool, how it uses these stickers to illustrate an interesting Bull design. I do like the use of this ring piece as the front little hook for the Bulls, but that's been used in some of the other Monkey Kid sets. So you have a sticker here, here, here. Actually a pretty interesting piece to get in black. Here and here, and then here. Also these side horns, which cannot move up and down. This is actually the whole cockpit area or driver's area, which does use a sticker on the control panel as well. There's a switch on one side and a seat for one minifigure to control it. And then there's another sticker at the front on this Nexonite shield, a print on a 1x2. another sticker, another print. These wheels are also very nice to get in this coloring, as they do not come in too many sets, especially one on the more cheaper side. I can't believe I'm saying this is a cheap set at $50, but again, it's the second cheapest Monkie Kid set of the first wave. There's also a 1x8 tile, almost said 1x6, with a sticker on a 1x6 design, funny enough. And then another sticker on this side as well. The wheels are decked out with these translucent cones, and at the back, there's a small weapon rack with 2 different weapons for the bulls to hold. Same designs on this side as well. This gunner seat at the back has a rotation feature at its base, and it tends to fall over very easily backwards like that. I don't know, I wish it was a bit more secure, but of course that all comes into play with, well, no pun intended, the play feature, where if you push this back, it drops out the barrels. The design of this does have that rapid stud shooter as well. Gosh, that's going to be a mess to clean up. And there's another stickered Nexonite shield. I just noticed this is a little bit sideways. Just got to position that back into place. And then there's a 1x2 print on this side as well. And this is how that multiple stud shooter is activated. Finally, if you're curious how those barrels are held into place, just put them in that middle section. And that front driver's area is what will keep it in place until you push it back. Now, one more thing to note is that that whole platform is actually on a clip design, so it slopes a bit and just covers up that area, but it's always meant to be fixated in that way. It's not meant to be lifted up or anything like that. But either way, that is it for the build of the set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. The packaging uses the $50 box size from when they did all the resizing of the boxes. It was just a pure conjecture, but it's something I've been studying for years. Maybe one day I'll do a whole video on it. But either way, at the back, there's display features or whatever. Got to segue from my ideas. This is going on too long. As for the instructions, the end has an advertisement for the other Monkie Kid sets of the first wave, and that nice artwork. So overall, the Iron Bull Tank is a set that I didn't care for at first. It was one that I was going to skip, and I just got it because I wanted to complete the whole wave. I'm glad I did give it a second chance because it's not as bad as I once thought. I like this front face design and how it forms that. It's a very iron-looking bull. Get it? Because they're all iron bulls. It's called the Iron Bull Tank, yada yada. I like the play feature, which reminds me of Donkey Kong. But even that doesn't work perfectly. I feel like this part is just a little bit loose sometimes and falls backwards, just like it just did right now. I think the main draw for a lot of people is going to be Sandy in a cheap set, because this is a $120 price difference from the next set he appears in the first wave. I wish personally they gave us like an exclusive variant of Sandy. He's just the same in this set. There's no exclusive figures or anything. I'm somebody who buys a lot of Lego for minifigures. Like, I love minifigures. That's my favorite part of Lego. So that's my bias with this set, or against this set, because I don't have any exclusive figures in this set, and I bought the rest of the wave. I think the Ocean HQ is one of the best sets of the wave, and if you're going to get that, you're going to already have Sandy. Again, that's a $170 set. That's very expensive, so I understand the alternative here. It's just at the end of the day, with the play feature and even with this front face design, this does look similar to something like the Red Sun's Inferno truck, which I think as a whole is a better vehicle. It has some similar function to it as well, and I think this is just going to be something that's a cheap alternative, and that's going to be its strongest point. So I'll end up rating this one a C+. I wish there was more of a draw to this, whether it be a side build that's interesting when this theme has so many interesting side builds, an exclusive figure or something like that. But again, it is a cheap alternative for a lot of people, and I understand that. But in my perspective, that's just not too much of a draw for me. But that's it for now. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.